Are you live? Live on Instagram.
You know what? I think it's all mouse.
Wait, you're live. Good.
How about audio?
You're good. Can y'all hear us? Hello, everybody. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Sorry we're a little later than we anticipated. Um, happens on days like these where it's kind of a more relaxed day, eating a bunch of food. Whew. But it was a good one. We spent it with my family. So I hope you guys.
The boys.
Yeah, and even watch the Cowboys
I was talking
play.
about the nephews,
Oh,
but the boys too. Now that you bring it up,
yeah.
pretty
The
nice game.
Cowboys. So yes, the ambiance. That's another thing we were working on that for a few minutes here. Wow,
3 years.
we've been open for 3 weeks here at the store, but we're celebrating 3 years doing FFT. To the day,
Yeah.
we launched our very first YouTube video, and
Look it.
what?
It's a mouse.
Oh,
Those things follow us around.
I guess we have the mouse in our workshop. Cool. We're not really.
I
It's
thought I
okay.
was seeing something anyway.
Anyway, so we started FFT. Like we launched our first YouTube video on November 23rd, which was a Wednesday.
Yep.
In 2020. We maybe talked about it a little bit on Tuesday, filmed it on Wednesday, edited it, and posted it on Wednesday. If you go back and watch it, it's a little cringy.
Yeah.
But we
bit.
all have to start somewhere, and that's just like something. I don't usually go back and look at that, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's
something
been a
that's
while.
like a stepping stone and like a starting point. And
I mean, the coolest thing about having all that video there and having all of this here is like being able to go back and see the progress and the evolution. And it's like a testament to like what practice does and the repetition of constantly teaching in person, on camera, on person, I mean, or in person, but on camera.
Yeah. So
who's been here since the start?
Yeah.
Drop it in the comment.
Is anybody the day one homies from the original OG video? So I think really that video is going to be a lot less of you. Like you might have seen it now.
Yeah.
But the true, first, I guess you could say, viral video that kind of got us going was our very first, chair flipping video. And I think it was the third video maybe that we posted ever.
Yeah.
And I posted us flipping these two greenish, tealish swivel rockers, ripped the skirts off, cleaned them. And so, who was here? Who was here in that time frame? We've got 86 people on here. My mom is saying me. My mom's commenting.
That's a first.
Hey, Mom. So of course she was here. That was in her garage. So definitely she was there. She's been here along for the whole ride, which is great. It looks like we've got Wendy says that she's been here from the start, and then someone says F. Pierce says pretty close. I think I came in December, and that's probably when a lot of you OGs came, because that's when our channel really started to pick up steam. We got 1,000 subscribers by about December 18th. And yes, I remember the dates because we had a countdown tracker on my parents' fridge. We were so stoked, and we're still so stoked for just everything that this journey has brought us. I mean, I stopped teaching, but even before that, just being able to kind of foster a community, build a community, grow a community of really awesome people that are super supportive to us.
Yeah.
And
it's been super fun, and it's been super cool to see it evolve, and it evolves so naturally. I think that's one of like my favorite things about doing what we do. It's like we kind of have some general plans, but things unfold, and they unfold pretty fun, like just in really cool, couldn't have scripted it better type of ways. So yeah. Where are you guys tuning in from tonight? Tell us about what you guys do for Thanksgiving. I want to hear about some people's days. We're going to be going over like just, I don't know, we're just here to kind of hang out.
Yeah, we don't really have like a schedule of events or anything, but we just wanted you guys to know that you're appreciated and that we're thankful for you, and what better day to do it than on Thanksgiving. So if you're joining us, thank you.
Yeah. What are you guys thankful for? Drop some of that too in the comments. I want to hear just what you guys have in your life.
And some of you are maybe not even from the United States, so you might not even be celebrating Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Totally okay. Still drop a comment. What are you thankful for? It's just like that time of year when it is time to like really spend time with your families and just think about like the past year or years, and just really to think about what you're thankful for and what you're grateful for in the life that you've got. So we've got people from New Zealand, Montreal, Canada, Boise, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Does that mean you're a Cowboys fan?
Boys.
Indiana, Minnesota. Dawn says she's been watching us from the beginning. Congratulations to the pair of you on your continued success. Are we live on Facebook too?
Oh, I forgot about that, but I think so.
Oh wait, are we still on there?
On where?
Are we still on YouTube?
I believe, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, we are.
Don't be scaring me like that now. We got some Virginia peoples in the house. Been here from nearly the beginning. Thank you. Only had a few videos up.
Colorado Springs, Kansas City, Houston, Texas, Edward Island, Canada.
How about them Cowboys? Carrie's
thankful for her family and friends all day long. Pennsylvania, thankful for your job, and there's so many that have lost their jobs. Yes, that's so true. Something to be grateful for.
Harrison made it in as well. Hi, Harrison. How's the cabin treating you, brother? Yeah.
Hey, everybody on Instagram too. And then I think we're also live on Facebook, potentially.
Potentially? Oh, it is.
Oh, this is our first Facebook Live too, I feel like.
So we just found out about this new software. It's called Restream, and it really makes it easy to stream to all these different variety of platforms. Yeah. So I think it's going to be something that we end up doing quite a bit more just because of how user-friendly it is. And shout outs to Harrison, again, for being the guru that he is, because he put us on to it.
Yeah, Harrison, our editor. Shout outs. All right, let's see.
I have been here from the start, says Faye. I do notice, I realize who Faye is just looking at her picture and her name. Thanks
Harrison
for being here.
The fam are building Christmas Legos as a family. It's
nice. Nice.
At the cabin.
Fun.
Ooh, from Germany, from Florida. Ooh, Thanksgiving dinner on the beach.
Oh.
Interesting. Cool.
A man can wish that this beach was right around the corner from us.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello from California, from Turkey. What time is it in Turkey? I feel like, is that one of those like 12-hour fast forward?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Places?
Potentially.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
I saw Cindy from Colorado Springs. Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy. We love you, Cindy. Lauren made me take down my present from you in the shop. Sorry.
Now it's in his office at home.
Yeah. Or else you would see it back there still, but I lost that fight.
Massachusetts, Peninsula of Michigan. I think bottom line is this just tells you that like we've got people from everywhere, and like we never could have imagined like reaching so many people by just posting a video about flipping furniture. Like it's so cool. I want to know who out there is a furniture flipper and you actually do the do. you flip that furniture either for yourself or for profit and you sell it. And then I also want to know like who's out there that just enjoys watching the DIY process and the like thoughts behind it, or tell us why you enjoy our content.
We've got Lily Moon or Dixie Belle question. That's all it says.
Lily Moon or Dixie Belle? I have to say both. We carry both of those paints in our store.
Yeah.
I think both of them for like different reasons. Like they're really great companies, both of them. And so we really enjoy like supporting them as a company and working with them as companies. Dixie Belle's got their chalk paint line and their silk paint line and lots of other products too, whereas Lily Moon's got their opulent line and a lot of other products that like go hand in hand with that. And I couldn't choose one of those brands. But coming up here soon in the next couple of days, you guys are going to be seeing us just like letting you guys know that these companies are and us are like running sales for the Black Friday weekend. So be on the lookout for those because there's some good deals, and you might be stocking up on other things, but this might be a great time to like kind of get a lower buy-in at the beginning with your paint supplies and things like that.
Control those costs.
Control your costs so that you can get that higher profit. It's like a little bit of an investment right now, but then like for 2024, like you've already got your paint or you've got your materials and things like that. So
okay.
Just something to think about.
One feature that I kind of wish, I don't know if it does, but I'm not going to try to find out today about it, is on Restream. Oops. Hope I didn't lose him. On Restream, if I could, when people request to join the video, it'd be fun to be able to like bring people in and show that as well. Like on Instagram, there's a person that requested to be.
But that's not connected.
I know. That's what I'm kind of.
All right, let's see. Let's look at the comments here really quick.
Part-time furniture flipper and full-time funeral director from Adelaide, South Adelaide, South Australia.
Nice.
What
are your plans? Can you share anything of what the end of the year in 2024 will bring?
2024 or 2023?
The end of the year and 2024.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like both. I could share what we're doing in December, but I think I'm going to leave it up to you to figure that out. If you've been around for a year or since about this time last year at minimum, you might know what's coming up. So that's all I'm going to say. I've already probably said too much. Guess in the comments
'Tis the season.
that you know, but yeah. Cool. Sue says, I flip and paint coastal designs. Roxanne says, I just like to watch you. Hello from Canada. I flip furniture. I love learning along with you.
Do you sell paint or just furniture? We sell paint. We sell furniture. We sell aromas. We sell a bunch of stuff.
Yep, for sure.
Refinishing services.
Mm-hmm. How has business been so far? I feel like the past 3 weeks that we've been open, like it's been, I think, a little bit slower than we anticipated, especially like in person.
Yeah.
But we're kind of just like thinking about a lot of things and evaluating like our mindset. And I think that we've really come to the conclusion that, especially in person, like we're building a whole nother brand. It's no longer just furniture flipping teacher that lives online that teaches people how to flip furniture. Like now we're a brick and mortar, a physical location, and now we've got to build up our local people. Mm-hmm. We have 248,000 on like followers on Instagram, 254,000 on YouTube, 300,000 on Facebook. But, you guys are literally everywhere in the entire world. Not all of you are going to have the chance to come and walk in our storefront. So we are just kind of pivoting of like maybe what we kind of expected and like changing our mindset, changing our expectations. This weekend, though, we're really excited. We're going to have some sales online.
Sorry, guys. I just want to turn up the volume a little bit.
We're going to have some sales online, and then we're also going to be having like some in-person sales as well. So we're hoping to get some more people in here. We're excited for our first like Black Friday weekend, Small Business Saturday, Sunday, and then Cyber Monday. So be on the lookout if you're not able to make it.
And now we're like flipping furniture again too. So a lot of, you guys, if you watch the new video or the walkthrough of the space video, you see a lot of not finished pieces.
Yeah.
So that's really fun. And I'm excited to see how that is received, more finished pieces on the floor versus not.
For sure. Yeah, I think I've flipped like 3 pieces since we opened. So just kind of starting to get those pieces pulled out so that they're available to people on the floor here when they come. All right,
somebody's going to be buying a surf prep sander this week.
Oh yes, we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to talk about like all the things, all the deals that are around
that we're digging.
All right, let's see. I just want to catch up here on YouTube.
Thanks, Harrison. I'm not going to try it right now, so I feel like I'm going to ruin some stuff.
Kirsty says, I flip mid-century chairs. Love watching it for inspiration and following the journey. Love mid-century chairs. They're so easy, profitable, fun, and quick. I like the idea that you were a teacher paying off the student loan debt. Love it. If I had a garage, I would definitely flip for myself at the very least. I enjoy watching the process. Love learning because you never know. I might get a workspace one day. That's exactly right. So I'm glad you are just like soaking up all the information. You never know what life's going to bring you. And so Deborah, DIY Deborah's Kitchen, keep it up. Jody says, I've been an antique shop owner for 25 years, flipping furniture and painting custom artwork and portraits in Ohio.
Nice.
Fun. Kirsty, you said it. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to repeat it on the live, but you said it. You guessed it.
North Carolina, happy Thanksgiving. Your second video since they found us.
Nice.
Really a day one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have over like 300 videos now. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. That's it, though?
Yeah. Let me see.
Like we had more.
I mean...
someone asked, do you still have the bed and breakfast or did you sell the property? Have you had tenants yet? Yes, we still have the Airbnb. It's been live for like 6 months now
since
or so.
CWS,
Yeah, currently we have some tenants in there right now for the holiday weekend. And we've had some different tenants in there throughout those 6 months. We've had some longer term nurses stay with us. We've had some shorter term for like College World Series stay with us. So yeah, I mean, I'd say that it's going decently well.
310 videos.
Okay.
That's 100 videos a year.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's incredible.
Good.
Yeah. About to flip an old chair for myself, thinking of designing some fabric on spoon flower.
Oh.
Nice. That's actually a good idea. Is that spoon flower? Isn't that wallpaper and stuff too?
Yeah, they do wallpaper and fabric. Yeah. Hi from Dublin, Ireland. Hello. Newfoundland. Offer classes, you will do well. Yes, we've actually got our very first class next Saturday, December 2nd. We've currently got 14 signups for these DIY wooden trees that we're creating. If you're interested and you're not local, we also have an online option where I'll like send you the cut list and you can cut it yourself and put it together. And then like we'll tune you in to work alongside us and put it together. So that'll be super fun next Saturday. That information is on fournierfurniturecode.com.
Would you ever do a flip with high gloss paint?
I personally don't like the look of that, and I know that that's a really difficult technique to perfect. And I know that the high gloss, like if there's one error, it's going to stick out because it's not looking like the rest of it. So probably not.
Yeah.
And plus, I don't really know, like, if I have the right tools, but if I don't even like it, then I don't know if I want to even like get into those type of tools and materials, things like that to perfect that, but probably not.
3 years on YouTube. Could you imagine?
What?
3 years on YouTube? Can you just imagine? Or can you like, is it still surreal to you?
I think the part that's surreal still is just like the abundance of people that we've got like in our community.
Yeah.
And then also just the amount of people that we've like inspired over the past 3 years that I never even like, again, like we just posted the videos to like keep track of, just document basically, just for ourselves at the end of the day. Like we never, ever thought that it would turn into what it is. I mean, I feel like maybe in the back of our minds, we were like, this could be cool. Like if we just kept going and see what happens type of thing.
And I don't think those thoughts really started coming until we started to see like those comments roll in, like, oh this is so fun.
And the subscriber count just like continue to grow and like, wait, like people are actually interested in like what I'm saying, and they like just, So I mean, I think those are the parts that are surreal. Not really that like we're doing this anymore. Some days are like, you know, pinch me. So I guess it's kind of surreal at some points, but I think that we're so used to working for ourselves.
Yeah.
By this time that.
Yeah. Do you have advice for somebody that wanted to get into content creation and
just press record?
Shout outs to
Think Media channel. But yeah, seriously though, like just don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Just get a camera, get a phone, set it up, record yourself, edit it a little bit, don't edit it a little bit, like just start somewhere. You got to start practicing at least, even if you don't upload your first 100 videos, like just do it. Yeah. I will say, like, I was lucky to have Neiman because he is the videographer that he is. And we just like, you know, put the two and two together and created this together. So I do think that we had a little bit more of a leg up than maybe some people might, because I just don't want to ignore that fact, I guess. Yeah. Because if it were just me doing it, would I have gotten this far? Not this fast, I can tell you that. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't start if you don't have like a videographer or something. Like I know so many people who wear all of the hats, and they flip the furniture, and they record themselves, and they edit the videos, and they post the videos, and they respond to comments, and they, you know, handle their brand deals and just all of the things, literally. So it's possible. And yeah, I say go for it. So.
And would you like suggest having like a mission or anything like that, or kind of like, you know, is there any strategy behind it?
Yeah, I think the strategy for like that we've come away with over the past 3 years, but especially in the beginning when we were like growing, is consistency in like your posting schedule, but also like in your engagement that you have with anyone who comments on your stuff. You know, we used to comment to every single comment on our YouTube videos. We don't really do that as much anymore. We kind of spend like an hour or two each night on the computer. Like when we post our videos, we try to respond. Oh, we got an ad.
We got an ad?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
It just pops up in the middle of it?
Yeah.
I didn't know it does that.
Like a 5-second skippable ad. I'm like watching this. Oh, it says includes paid promotion.
Does it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess technically,
Yeah.
maybe will, but I mean,
How
it's
do-
not really paid. But
How do you handle the negative comments on YouTube, Facebook, etc.? Asks a lady on Facebook, Shannon.
I, at first, definitely let it get to me. And then I was like, oh, like this is just common. Like this is just a thing that people do. But knowing, or like after time, like seeing that the good always outweighed the bad. So then we just gotten to the point where we kind of like, if we find ourselves reading it, we more so just like laugh at it. And I think that that's mostly for our sake, because we know we know like the good intention that's behind like what we're doing, and like the negative things that people say sometimes, about like, I don't know, oh my gosh, I can't believe you painted that wood dresser when it was like a laminate piece of crap furniture that I got for $20 somewhere, like that wouldn't have been saved.
Yeah.
And people are commenting things like that. I think the ones that like I have a little bit more of a hard time with is like the ones that I see that are like I feel personally attacked.
Yeah.
Because they're commenting about something about me specifically, and like the life that I've chosen, or the clothes that I'm wearing, or the things that I've said, or things like that. I don't know. Those are the ones that kind of, I still don't think I let them get totally under my skin. Like I don't let it ruin my day.
Yeah.
I might give them like
5
a
minutes.
few minutes
Yeah.
and then talk it out. And just like, I can't believe like people are saying that. And then I talk to my mom, I talk to Neiman, I talk to my dad, and like, just, okay, it's fine. Like it's just a comment. We kind of have been also saying like any engagement is good engagement.
Right. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
Like,
talk that
grow,
talk.
So whatever.
Yeah, we'll take it.
So yeah, I mean,
and I think that's a point. Like,
we try also not to really respond.
Yeah. There's those moods though that we get in, like, all right, we want the smoke today. I think to your point there,
Step back.
Yeah, I think to your point of people like talking mess and not bugging you, like I remember some earlier comments when we were building it and like you were still doing it to pay off student loan debt, like people hating on like that kind of whole aspect of what we were doing. And I think that was when it started to really click for me that no matter what you do, like whether you're a saint, right?
Yeah, there's always
people are
gonna
gonna
who's
like,
no, you suck.
Mr. Beast goes and builds, over 100 wells in Africa, and people are like talking about like this weird, he's doing it for the press, and like I'm like this, and like black people are mad because there's white savior coming. It's like y'all are twisting something and making it not even good. You're not over there building 100 wells.
Yeah.
But that's just like a little recent example I saw. But it's like you're not going to appease everybody. So
with anything. Like I'm walking down the sidewalk and someone doesn't like the way I'm limping or something, and like seriously though, like it's literally that like serious to some people.
Yeah.
When it's like, how is this affecting you at all?
Right.
And it's very just like interesting. Like I never thought about that type of like thought process before becoming a content creator. Like sometimes I might have like gotten on Facebook and seen a whole bunch of comments that are just weird, but I never thought that it was just so apparent to some people to just like comment like whatever they want. Like, are you gonna come say that to my face?
Right, that's the biggest
like,
thing.
We call them keyboard warriors behind the screen. Like, would they ever actually come and say that to my face? I don't know, but.
Hi, Lauren. This is from Gina. I like this one. I was really sick, so I couldn't come to your grand opening. Hoping to pop over this weekend and get a t-shirt, and also wanting to sign up for the tree project. I want to say, like, Gina, if you're on and you're still watching, make sure you go get signed up for the tree project in person, because we've limited it to.
We have one person left.
Yeah, so we have one spot left for that. So that can be found over on
FournierFurnitureCo.com. It's the first one, and just click the in-person tab, and that will be the last person that we accept. So yeah.
But if you can't make it in person, there is the online option as well. A little bit
Yeah.
more work involved, but
And
you'll
then
have all of the instructionals.
And then we've also got another class planned for January time that we're super excited about. And that's going to be like more furniture related. So more to come on that.
And if you want to know about that, head over to Fournier Furniture Co. and just make sure you sign up for our email newsletter, and then you'll get the notification there too.
Yeah. Someone said, Elisa said, I am an OG. I am an OG, just subscribed till recently though. Sorry. What? All right. If you guys aren't subscribed, you probably are because you've seen this live. But like, if you're not subscribed right now,
go hit the subscribe button.
Come on. If you're on Instagram and you're not subscribed on YouTube, if you're on YouTube and you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook and blah, 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 blah. If you're on Facebook, I feel like a lot of you guys don't know that we have a YouTube channel. So our Facebook page consists of like 3 to 5 minute videos that are basically like our longer form content on YouTube that are condensed down to 3 to 5 minutes because that's the type of videos that Facebook viewers enjoy better. But if you're looking for like more in-depth where I'm like actually talking and explaining what I'm doing instead of just listening to music, head over to our YouTube channel. Check that out because yeah, it's cool.
It is cool.
All right. Enough talking about the trolls.
What other questions or what are you guys thinking? Where are you guys at?
So should I like while people are typing any questions that they might have or whatever, like we could talk about one of our things?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll into it.
All right. First thing, because someone mentioned it, is the Surf Prep Sander and the sale that is happening starting tonight at midnight. So I'm not sure if it's midnight like West Coast time or what time. What? It doesn't tell us. So in about like maybe 4, 5, 6 hours, but for sure tomorrow. And there's like not limited quantities. So even if you're there like tomorrow at 12, whatever. Anyway, I've gotten a lot of questions about the Surf Prep sander lately. So the Surf Prep is the sander that I use on pretty much like 95% of my projects. And I've got it hooked up to my dust extractor. It extracts like 99.9% of that dust. So they are, you decided to bring it all the way out here. It's okay. Don't set it on the couch. Well, you could like bring that table and set it up there if you want. Okay, so the 3x4 sander here. This is the system kit. This is what comes with this 3x4. It's a rectangle and it works wonders. It fits so nice in your hand. You just basically push this lever down, and so it's just really easy to push down. And whenever you're pushing down, it's going to be going. Whenever you've got your hand up, released, it's going to turn off. So this is their whole entire website is going to be 15% off. So typically the people who you watch that are affiliated with Surf Prep Sanding Company, we have a 10% off code for you. Mine's FFT10. You've probably heard me say it in a lot of videos. That is not available this weekend because they're doing a site-wide 15% off sale. This is going to be 15% off, which I think, what is it, over $600 sander?
That's correct.
And the 15% off is going to take off like around $100. So that's pretty substantial when you're thinking about like a professional sanding system. So some of the questions I get is like, is it truly worth it? And obviously I'm affiliated with them, but I believe and trust with my whole heart that I would advocate for this even if I wasn't affiliated with them, because it is that good of a product. I actually bought this myself with my own money in February 2021. So that I was about, I don't know, 9 months into the flipping furniture journey, and I was about like 4 months into the YouTube and like the whole FFT journey. I was like, I need something that is better quality that I can like utilize inside. And one of the big selling points was the fact that it was able to be hooked up to a vacuum dust extractor. Now, at first I had a Festool dust extractor that I hooked up my Surf Prep to. That totally works fine. I have one still in the back. The dust extractors are going to be a little bit more on the pricier side too, like anywhere from $300 to $700, even higher than that. And that is based on like the wait, why do I hear that?
You're good. Keep going.
That's based on like the HEPA, which means it's basically like the air filters inside of the machine. And so recently, well, not even recently now, it feels like recently, but like a year and a half ago, Surf Prep came out with their own version of a vacuum dust extractor. And I'm not going to lie, they sent me this. They had me, try it out, and I absolutely love it as well. I will say this is the only thing that's not included on their sale, because they, these are expensive to make, and they've already got it at like the lowest possible amount, like for people to purchase it, that they're still like making maybe a little bit of money, but they wanted to come into the market with like a really decent product that is, still competing with like other brands and things like that. So it's super high quality. I love it. One thing that I love is that there's this dial right here, and you can have it off, you can have it on manual, and you can have it on automatic. So I actually have the sander plugged right into the Surf Prep vacuum. And if I have it on automatic, whenever I'm clicking this down, the vacuum will run. But if I stop it, it's going to stop as well. So that's a super nice quality, because then I don't have to go over, turn off my vacuum as well. I don't have to remember to turn my vacuum on. It's just automatic. And then if I have it on the manual setting, then obviously it's just like on all the entire time that I have that until I turn it off. They've got the Pro Foam, which makes you be able to really sand well around curves and things like that. I don't want to go too much into depth about it, but I will 100% always be an advocate for the Surf Prep. And then one other thing is, we talked about it with like Dixie Belle and Lily Moon. The brand is behind Surf Prep, the people behind the brand. It's a family-owned company, like through and through. The father created the product. The mother, Mary, she like runs the like
accounting, like
the accounting, but then also like the people HR, but also like talking to customers type of thing. Like if you order this and you forget to order it at vacuum attachment, they're going to reach out to you and they're going to be like, hey, do you have a vacuum attachment? They're not trying to upsell you. They're trying to make sure that you've got what you need. So right when you get that Surf Prep, you can get started to work. And then Hannah, she is the one of the head honchos. I feel like she's the GOAT, and she is the one who's like the content creator relations and things like that. It's just that, and Hannah is their daughter. Just a great company overall, and we're super stoked that we just get to work with them, and that we have the opportunity to work with a great company and like we don't want to recommend bad companies to you guys. So definitely highly recommend that. That sale is from tonight at like 11:59 all the way until Monday, ends Monday night. So take advantage of that if you ever are thinking about getting the surf prep. The one ask that I have is that if you're hearing about the surf prep from me, that you could message us, or you could take a look at Instagram tomorrow, and even I'll post it on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be posting the links that we would really love it if you utilized, because our code isn't active. The only way that we're going to be able to get any sort of credit for those sales that you guys are probably going to make is if you utilize our specific tracking link. If you need that and you can't find it somewhere, message us. We will be totally just ready for those types of messages. Like, we'll be on the lookout for them. So yeah, that is my spiel about surf prep. Any questions about that?
Nice. I'm telling you, this production value is absolutely incredible. I'm just going to give myself that little pat on the back. This looks great.
I feel like I just talked forever.
What's new?
Do we still have our other YouTube channel on the flip side?
We do, but we don't do anything with it.
Yeah, we do have our other channel, our vlog channel. I don't think we've posted on there since like September, to be completely honest, but
I am interested. I think we're interested in hearing, would that be something you guys would be interested in seeing us bring back content to? And I ask this because we have an intern that studies at a local community college, photo and video, who is going to be working for us in a limited capacity starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kind of documenting the whole behind the scenes of running a brick and mortar for our first holiday season. I think it's going to be a really fun video, but I don't know if that would go on FFT or if we put it on the flip side. But if there's interest in it, I mean, I would be down to open that back up.
Yeah, I will say, like, it would be a different style of vlog video that I think, it could more so belong on FFT.
Okay.
Just because, like, the vlogs that we were doing was, like, filmed by us, and it was, like, our day-to-day, like, what we were doing at home and all of that stuff. And, like, we're not really ever at home anymore. Like, we're always working, I'm telling you guys.
At the gym or here?
24/7, like, we're either sleeping here at the gym or, like, at a restaurant eating.
Yeah.
Because we don't have enough time to, like, make our food.
Yeah. Which we've been having those factory meals, which have been really nice. But we stopped that because we just stopped it this week. It was our last week we paused.
We're going to see how it goes without it, but
yeah.
I don't know. I
don't know if it'll last.
I think we're going to miss it. We're going to eat out too much.
Yeah.
I think the one that I'm going to miss the most is, like, lunches.
Yeah.
Because we were having them for lunch. We were having them for dinner. They're so great. But anyway. Let's see.
Wait, we need more like
Surf
this.
Prep electric sander, electric ray sander. So you're going to plug it into the wall, not to, like, an air compressor. Here, I'm going to actually drop the link to the Surf Prep since we were talking about it. And that way you guys can save it if you're interested.
I want to bring in somebody. There's 2 people that have asked. I think that'd be fun. Come on. One of them is another, like, thrift store, or not thrift store, but a flea market.
How I feel about it.
It would be fun to, like, I don't know, see what they have to say.
That makes me nervous.
Why?
I don't know who it is.
Well, you get to meet somebody.
But then the YouTube people won't be able to see it.
I've been flipping furniture for 5 years for my booth. Nice. I actually started painting when my mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's to deal with the pain And now it's 6 years into it, and it's my absolute happy place to be. That's one of the best things about it, right? Like that kind of that space to, I don't know, you get in your zones and you just, you know, kind of like in your own world when you're flipping furniture.
Yeah.
When I'm not saying, wait, pause,
Yeah.
stop,
Yeah,
redo
it's
that.
definitely a I don't say hindrance. It's a different experience when you're being filmed flipping furniture than when you're like just doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Takes longer. Gotta like, you know, slow down, like do it for the shot type of thing.
Yeah.
And then it's even different like if I'm up there filming myself too.
Yeah.
But
Hey from Oklahoma, congratulations on your new adventure. Are you getting that link done?
I got it done on YouTube. I'm putting it in here.
For the surf prep?
Yeah, I'm putting it under my personal, so
you can't please all of the people all of the time. Keep doing what you're doing because what you're doing is awesome. Self-confessed FFT addict from day one. Congratulations on the store from Fiona. Thanks for being here, Fiona.
For the friends on Facebook, I just posted that. I posted it on my personal one and on FFT, so you'll be able to see that.
Nice.
Save the link for me, but again, if you lose it, totally okay. We will, you know, get that over to you. And then for the friends on Instagram, I'll be posting it on stories tomorrow for sure, so you can grab that. But if like the story links don't work or just whatever, just like message us. We're totally open to you guys messaging us for links.
For anything.
You know, it's small business season. It's Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, etc. And we are still a small business, whether we're talking about Fournier or Furniture Flipping Teacher.
Yeah.
And the links, whenever you guys use our links, it really does help us out. So we would love that.
Yeah. Now, look, small business, like how has it opened up having a small business? How has that opened up your eyes to like other small businesses and like supporting them? Because like we had that conversation the other night, and I think it was like.
Yeah, so I think that like although FFT is a small business, it's totally different than having a brick and mortar. So I feel like our eyes have now opened even more with like the support that small businesses truly do need.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking about, you know, maybe this holiday season, instead of going to the bigger stores or whatever, like seeking out a couple of local small businesses or even some online shops, since we'll be pretty much like busy here during the sales and stuff. But even online helps like the small businesses. So I think that it's just really important to like notice that the bigger businesses aren't really noticing you as a person. It's just another number type of thing, where every time we get an order online or every time that someone walks in the door, like it changes the way that we feel and it helps us and we see you as a person. You know, whenever our phone dings that we got a sale, we're like high-fiving each other and just like so thankful for it.
Excited to get it shipped out.
Like, I'm like, oh, let's go get this shipped out like right now. And it's just more of a fun thing, and just knowing that the people who are supporting us or knowing that the people who are creating those orders are like supporting us in any way that they can. So. And if you're getting ads on YouTube, I can't control it. I didn't even know that was a thing for live videos. So sorry, but it's not something that we can control. So sorry. All right. I'm smelling some really good stuff over here.
What do you got over there? That's a cool little lamp I'm seeing.
Yeah, we got the setup right here. So if you guys are familiar with some of the things that we've just came out with, we have our Fournier Aromas line, and we've got 3 different products right now, but hopefully by tomorrow we'll have 2 more added to the website. And we've got candles, the 9-ounce candles, and then we've got wax melts, and then we've got our reed diffusers. So let's talk about the candles first. They're the 9-ounce, and then tomorrow on our website we'll also have a bigger jar available, 16-ounce. So we've got 4 scents. We've got Spike Cider, Sinful Chai, Vanilla Veil, and Cabin Comfort. And the candles smell so good. They've got like one of the highest fragrance throws of candles. Like the industry standard is about like 6 to 9%. These have anywhere from like 12 to 18% of the scent throw. So just imagine that lit and just filling the space with a really great scent. It's amazing.
I'm failing you guys. I'll say that because we've had every time somebody walks into the store, they're like, oh, it smells amazing. And this is 4,200 square feet.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, exactly. It's a lot to fill and to talk on the throw. Like they throw well.
For sure.
Just about as well as Dak Prescott, Anyways.
Better.
We use essential oil-based fragrances to create the aromas for the candles as well, which are naturally derived. Yeah. And we keep them their natural color. You'll notice all of our candles are white. And that's just because that keeps them free of dyes, pigments, and external colorants that can be considered like toxic and carcinogenic. It's a hard word for me. Candle wax color can still vary based on type of scent used and the client burn though.
Yeah, so the specific instance of the 4 that we have that we've noticed the candle coloring a little bit differently is in the Vanilla Veil, because it is created, the scent is created from actual vanilla, like pure vanilla. So if it's exposed to like a UV light or something for like longer periods of time, it tends to turn a little bit yellow. Nothing's wrong with the candle. It's just the pure vanilla that's causing that. So it's kind of just a natural reaction that happens. But I love the Vanilla Veil. So there's a couple of different.
So does Mom.
What?
So does Mom.
Oh yeah, Mom does too. There's a couple of different ways that you can have your candles throw the scents. And that is the first way.
The first way. Oh, my bad. Boom. Oh, come on.
Way is that
Chiefs,
you can
Kansas City Chiefs receivers.
Light it with a lighter. And I got this really cool lighter, and it's a plug-in lighter. You can plug it to recharge it. But it basically is a USB charger and recharge it instead of having to get new lighter fluid. But anyway, you can light them. They're going to burn from anywhere. This is specifically for the 9-ounce candles. They're going to burn anywhere from 40 up to 60 hours of burn time if you're just burning it for like 2 to 4 hours at a time. If you're burning it for like 10 hours, it might not last quite the 60 hours. Still going to last you maybe like 40, but you're just going to use it for less times, basically. And then the other way that you can utilize the candles are these really cool candle warmers. It's super neat because maybe you don't want the flame because you are nervous about, just any type of hazard. Well, then you can plug in one of these candle warmers, put your candle underneath it, and then it warms it with the light. The light gets hot, and then it warms the wax, and the wax is actually like melted on the top, and that also throws the scent as well.
That's fancy.
It's like a flameless option, which is really neat, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got 4 scents. We got vanilla veil, spiked cider, cabin comfort, and sinful chai. The website is fornewfurnitureco.com. And we ship them right out. We're going to be having some really great deals on our candles this weekend. But the deal that we've got actually started for you guys that are only going to be the first people to know is our reed diffusers.
Okay.
So this is our second product. The reed diffusers.
Ooh.
They come in these amber jars. They're pretty cool. And then the reeds come outside of the jar. And then you unpackage them, pop the lid off, dip the reeds in like this, and then you take the reeds and you flip them. I'm not going to do it because we already did it with this one. You flip them upside down, and then the oil will be on the top here, and it'll start to diffuse. These last anywhere from 3 to 6 months, but we've heard of people, our candle manufacturer has heard of people having them last up to 2 years. So it's kind of crazy, like the amount of time that one of these can last.
Yeah.
These are great for like your bathroom, like your guest bathroom, even your own bathroom. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be taking one home and putting it in our house. My mom's like, why don't you have one going at your house? I was like,
because we're never there.
We're never there, but it
Smell
would
it.
be really nice to come home and smell this because it smells so good. So we've also got the 4 scents in the same as the candles, the spiked cider vanilla veil, cabin comfort, and sinful chai. And then we've also got a blossom bliss. The blossom bliss is like a flowery scent. I'll kind of go into depth about like the different scents real quick, but first I'll tell you, and I'll drop the link in the description or in the YouTube chat. And Ian, can you do it in the, or you're not even on them?
I'm on Facebook. I can do that. We are not shipping internationally just yet. We're still really trying to figure out the pricing on shipping and how best to do it.
Right. Right now it's only in like the lower 48 states.
Yeah. But we do anticipate that coming online in 2024 especially.
Yeah. But the special that we're running, and you can go to the website and see it, it's buy one reed diffuser, get one 25% off. So it's a pretty good deal. It's like you can get 2 for that little deal that we've got going on for tonight all the way through tomorrow. And then we'll be doing some like different things on the weekend. So definitely take advantage because we're really excited about this line. So for the spiked cider, the scent is more, it's like a sweet apple, but then it's kind of tamed down a little bit with some bourbon. So it's just like they go really great hand in hand together. I can smell both at different times, like the different notes of the different scents. So that's really cool. The sinful chai is a little play on words, but we didn't just want to be super basic with our titles of our aromas. So it is cinnamon and chai. So it's 75% cinnamon, 25% chai, and it's a really great mixture. I personally love like cinnamon candles, but I wanted a little twist on it, and I love chai tea lattes. They're so good. So I was like, let's see if we can put those 2 together. We did, and I love that scent. We've got the spiked cider in one of our bathrooms here and the sinful chai in the other bathroom. And then as for the candles, we basically light different ones every single day. For the vanilla veil, that's going to be like your pure vanilla smell. It kind of reminds us of like sugar cookies and just smelling really great, like someone's baking. Really, really, really good. And then Canada would be considered international, unfortunately.
Yes, that's correct.
So only the lower 48 states. We can try and describe the cabin comfort smell next, and that is going to be like a Fraser fir tree. It's going to be piney, a little bit of cedary, kind of that woodsy smell, like more on the woodsy and piney notes. Kind of reminds you of being in a wood log cabin. got the fire going, that type of vibe. So that one's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
And then the Blossom Bliss for the reed diffusers is, again, it's more of like a white peony smell, some flowers kind of reminding you of spring. But now would be a great time to grab like one of our kind of wintry smells and then have the Blossom Bliss for when the spring comes. Grabbing one of those on our buy one, get one 25% off there. So.
Yeah, and I don't want to hop off the reed diffusers, I guess. But I was just gonna say for the candles, that's all natural soy wax.
Yeah.
You said that?
I think you did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and then the last product that we've got are the wax melts. So they come in these same jars as the 9-ounce candles do, but they've got the cubes of wax here. So there's going to be anywhere from like 10 to 15 different wax melts in here. And then what you do with the wax melts, there's a couple of different versions of wax warmers. So you wouldn't put it in here. I guess you technically could, but it would just melt all your cubes down. And so then you would basically just use this and you wouldn't really need the wick. Or you can grab yourself one of these wax warmers. I've got it plugged in and I've already got some wax in there, but I've got spiked cider. So you basically just take one of the wax cubes, put it in your wax warmer, and then it takes about 20 minutes for it to fully melt. And then it'll throw that scent similar to what the candle warmer does, but it's just like in a different way. And then the other one that they have, the type is like, you don't need to plug anything in, but it's not flameless because you would put like a tea candle underneath and then you would put the wax on the top. So 2 different ways. That one's not going to be flameless, but this one is electric.
Hello, Praka. Hello.
Yeah. And again, the same wax is made with the wax melts as the candles. All natural, soy, no dyes, all of the things. We are so excited to like bring that type of product to our
lineup.
Yeah, like our store. Just like what we've got available for you guys. We're really enjoying learning about it all and making sure that we're bringing all of the like correct and like right things that are good for you, that aren't going to harm you, because that's important to us. And after we were talking with our candle manufacturer,
who's in Omaha, like right down the street,
10 minutes from us,
been doing it for 10 years, 12 years, yeah.
8 years. No. Anyway, 12 years, I think.
He started,
when he was 12.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've lost my train of thought.
No, you were talking about the candle manufacturer and the process of clean chemicals, like organic ingredients.
We've been figuring out that some candles are not good for you, like whatsoever.
No names.
But they're able to put these different things in them, kind of like under the radar type of thing. And some of the wicks have metal in them to make sure they like stand up straight, like lead and zinc, and you're like burning that, and then you're breathing in metal, and just not good all around. So we're like, ours are pure cotton wicks, and
that whole vessel is fully recyclable as well.
Yeah, glass, the label, all of it. So, all right, let's move on to something else.
Yeah, let's do it. I would say that I have a question to ask you. Do you feel like when you use a brush to paint furniture, do you feel the painting itself is more personal versus spraying? I think it's therapeutic when I use a brush versus a sprayer. What are your thoughts there?
I feel like maybe I would agree, because you can kind of get into the zone. But sometimes when I'm spraying, I feel like I get into the zone and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. But it's just going to go a lot faster.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to like get maybe into the the mode, because maybe it'll take you 5 minutes to spray a dresser versus 30 to 45 minutes to paint a dresser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could agree with that, but it depends on what your goals are. I'd say, like, if you're wanting that therapeutic type of, experience, then yeah, probably brushing would be the way to go. But if you're looking for the better finishes and the higher profitable, because you can kind of do more quicker,
Yeah.
then the brush would definitely, or the sprayer would definitely be the way to go. But you could also just like mix the two. That's what I do. Sometimes I brush, sometimes I spray. A lot of people ask me, like, why do you brush this one and not this one, and spray this one or this one? And it's just totally how I'm feeling about whether or not I want to do brushing or spraying.
Yeah.
Like, kind of how much time I have, what I want the final look to be. Lots of different factors, but at the same time, not really. It's just kind of like, do I feel like getting my sprayer out, or do I feel like just brushing? Like, we haven't gotten my sprayer out just yet in the shop, but that's going to be coming up here soon.
What are the preferences out there, you guys? Are you guys like enjoying brushing versus spraying more? Have you dove into spraying? Or is it still the big scary monster in the closet? Or are you just enjoying the looks that you're getting with your brushes? I'm curious to kind of hear the opinions of what other people are doing out there.
Yeah.
But while people type that down in the comments, somebody missed it. But what is the status of the Airbnb?
Oh, the status is we still own it, and it's being rented out as we speak for the holiday weekend. We've had some tenants in it over the past 6 months or so, and it's going decently well.
Yeah, we're kind of finding our niche is going to be the like short to midterm, midterm, I would say travel nurses.
Yeah, like
traveling professionals.
Months at a time.
Yeah, which has been really nice because it almost allows us to ensure like we're getting responsible people in there that we know like aren't going to like wreck the place, and plus we're not having to turn it over as much, which I enjoy as well. It's like we get it prepped when somebody's getting ready to move in, and then they got it, and we clean it once when they're out, and that's like 2 or 3 months down the road, whatever it may be, and then so I like that aspect.
I think one of the best parts with the Airbnb is that we are now now we've hired the cleaner that cleans our Airbnb to clean our personal house.
Yeah.
Because again, just like the timing thing.
Hold on.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Oh, nothing.
The timing thing, like we're always here, but we've still got like our house to upkeep and manage, and sometimes after a long day's work, we just don't want to go home and clean. I think laundry is the next thing that we're going to think about hiring out. My parents, again, they used to do our laundry. We pay them to do our laundry. And I think we might hire them to do it again. We'll see. Because it just piles up so fast. And the last thing that I want to do on a Sunday is laundry. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it's insane how this business has taught me how precious time is. You know, I know it's a thing of priorities.
Yeah.
But the priority is growing the business as big as we can. I don't know why it's doing that.
Just disconnect that or go turn that speaker off. Yeah, for sure. I agree. And I think over the past couple of weeks, even like I've realized, okay, we need to go away for a minute. Like we don't need to be at the shop 24/7. We need to go home. We need to spend time with family. That's why today was really important, because we were able to spend that time with my family. And that's why. So, yeah. Oh, that must have been my phone. That was my phone doing it because when you turn that off, this started going.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, yeah, I think that is important. I think since we were talking about the sprayer and the brushes, someone said your oldest video on this channel I can see is from 2021 unless they were erased. We have not erased any videos from 2020. So keep looking, dig farther down in there in the videos. They're all there.
They're
If
there.
you really want to see it,
Yeah.
it's there. We have not erased one video from this channel. We just don't see any need. You know, we've all started somewhere, and we think that it's important to keep all of that out there. Like we were out there at that time. If people are like just joining us, now they're able to go back and see the whole story from the beginning type of thing.
Yeah.
I know when I find a creator that I enjoy watching, I like to go back and see their videos, and I'm like a binge watcher if I really like it.
Yeah.
We get so many comments from you guys saying, I'm like just found you and I'm binge watching all of your content. I'm like, yes, please do that because I know how it feels to do that, and it's really fun.
Okay, I got one thing. Our first inaugural tree workshop is officially closed for in-person. Gina signed up.
Nice.
So,
thanks, Gina. Hey,
We will
you better
see
take
you.
that off the website.
yep, we will see you on the 2nd. And anyone else who would like to be a part of it, you got to join us online now.
Yep.
Cool.
Sweet.
Excited for that.
Yeah, thanks, Gina.
And then Susan left a review on Fournier's Google page, and it gave me the idea that I feel everybody that's on this Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, go to Google and leave Fournier Facebook. Go to Facebook and type in Fournier Furniture Co. for me and go leave us 5-star reviews, please.
Only if you've had a good experience.
This is a part of Fournier Furniture Co. So if you've enjoyed this conversation tonight and you like Lauren as a person and the production value of this set, head over to Facebook.
Someone said you had too much turkey earlier. I'm thinking I'm agreeing with them now. All right, so big scary monster.
Yeah.
I'm a sprayer all the way. Sometimes, or something about that perfect buttery smooth finish when you get just right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I still can't figure out my cordless sprayers from Walmart. When I spray anything, it looks bubbly. Is this normal? Another ad.
Does it like pick up where we left off when it does that?
I'm not sure. I started researching painting cabinets last year and found your channel. I painted all the cabinets in my bathroom using brushes. It turned out fantastic.
Nice.
Love that, Julie from Idaho.
Did she use Beyond Paint?
Yeah, I don't know. She didn't say, but did you use Beyond Paint?
I think I'm gonna get off on Instagram. We have nobody on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're on Instagram and you want to if you want to join us, we're going to be on YouTube and Facebook too. But what's site on Facebook? Fournier Furniture Co. on Facebook. Okay, so back to Rachel's question. I still can't figure out my cordless sprayer. It's from Walmart, and when I spray anything, it goes on looking bubbly, like orange peel. So,
should I share this video on Insta or should I just delete it?
Delete it.
Discard? Yeah.
So Rachel, I don't have I don't know what like sprayer you have from Walmart, but it doesn't really matter if you've got an electric sprayer that feeds from the bottom. You've got to make sure that you've got your consistency of your paint correct, but then you've also got to make sure that you've got your airflow and your product flow correct. And what's going to help you do that is by testing your spray pattern, messing with the settings. And I will say that no matter what paint you're using, if you're using the same paint on 2 different projects and it's 2 different jars of paint, the consistency of them could be different. So it's really important to test your spray pattern on every single piece, on every single just every single time you bring out your spray gun, even if it's the next day and you're spraying the second coat, continue to test that spray pattern. The bubbles to me, or like the orange peely to me, seems like your gun is like spitting. And so you're gonna need to open up your spray, your flow a little bit more, and then potentially water down your paint like a little bit at a time. You don't want to do too much because you can't get the water out. This is a great time to talk about our next sale that we're super excited about. A lot of you guys might know that we launched a course for our furniture flipping, the 4 P's of furniture flipping. We launched that in March.
What's that called?
It's called Furniture Flipping to Profit. So we go over the 4 P's of furniture flipping. So we've got finding the piece,
Identifying your products.
Finding your piece, deciding what products to use, what process to use to apply those products, and then the profits. We talk about like how to list it on Facebook Marketplace, and we talk about what to potentially list it for, to how to test your market, things like that. And then that went over pretty well, and we got some great feedback from our community. We then decided in the late summer to film another course, and that is not released yet until today. We've decided to bundle the 2 courses together. So whether you're a beginner or you're looking to learn how to spray, either like this bundle is going to give you both of those. But it's going to be such a great value that even if you already know how to paint your furniture, you can use all of that knowledge in that first course, but then still apply it to the second course of like how to spray, how to master like a flawless finish on your furniture. This is how I paid off $25,000 of student loan debt, how I earned that much money in just 4 to 6 months. So, you got the QR code?
It's popped up.
All right, the QR code is popped up for you guys. This is, like I said, not even released yet, but it is for the low price of $147 for both courses in one bundle.
Yeesh.
So you go to FurnitureFlippingTeacher.com, and that is the QR code is popped up on your screen, and you'll be able to scan that, or you can just type it in. There's no code needed. It's on the website, front and center page. You go and you check out everything that's included in it, and then it'll get sent to their inbox immediately when they pay.
Yep, that's correct. They'll get access, and they can go. It's all at your own pace. It's very detailed instructionally, and yeah, that's one flip basically, that you take that information and you put that to use. Like, you just got to do the work. That's the biggest thing. But you put it to use. That's one flip and you're done. And you have the course paid for.
Yeah.
And you have it for a lifetime. So, if there's any time that you need to go back and reference any of the information, again, you have that access for a lifetime. So I think that it's a super sweet deal, and we wanted to do this because we've had a lot of people ask, and our Flipping Furniture to Profits course and coaching program is $597. We've had over 100 people join that, and so we just thought, the biggest problem that we see in our comments is mastering the paint sprayer. So you go through the paint nozzles, literally like what the tips are. There's like a whole bunch of, I don't know. I walked away knowing a lot more about a sprayer myself.
There's 3 different spray guns that we go over in this, but the knowledge from, even if you don't have one of those sprayers, you can still utilize the information. We tried really hard to not be so specific to like each and every sprayer that I was using, to make it be as broad as possible, but yet still super in-depth and knowledgeable about like how to get the perfect spray pattern and
how to mix paint.
Yeah,
to make it
how
go
to make
through.
it diluted enough, what texture, what consistency to look for, how to figure out the consistency, all of the things.
And so, like we said, we have not released that to the general public. You guys are the first ones, and we won't release it until tomorrow. Yeah, and this sale is going on until the end of Monday at 11:59 and 59 milliseconds.
Yeah.
So
after Cyber Monday, it'll go back up to the normal price. I don't even know if we'll put the spraying course out like immediately on its own type of thing.
Yep.
And this is like, to be honest, this is going to be the cheapest.
Hands down.
Like for both of them,
yeah.
Like one of them might be this price or even a little bit more. Like when we go back to when we like officially launch it.
Yeah.
So
again, it's the knowledge, and it's one flip. I think that if the information, if information is applied, it pays for itself.
Yeah.
After one project of putting it together. Yeah. So excited about that. Head over there. Get it today. Now. You got first access.
Someone asked, do we go over the HVLP sprayers with the compressors, the air compressors? I don't, because I haven't ever found the need to invest in one of those just yet. I am really partial to the electric sprayers. To me, they're so beginner friendly, and they still give you that flawless finish. And so, like, to me, there's no reason to go out and get like that big air compressor, have to fill it, or you don't even have I don't really know exactly.
Yeah, it's a very limited pool of people that have that.
Yeah,
we're focusing on.
You just have to buy this gun.
You just have to buy the gun. Yeah.
You don't have to buy the gun, and you don't have to buy the air compressor itself, and you don't have to buy the hose. All of the things that would be encountered in getting one of those.
Now, the functionality part aside, I think that the knowledge would still be applicable. Spray pattern, how to hold it, distances, for sure. All of that.
The setup would be the only part. The setup of the actual contraption is the only part that would not really apply, because obviously it's a different setup. So so we go over the Wagner
Flexio
5000, the Wagner 595.
That one
I think. And then the Home Right Super Finish Max. But again, like any model of electric sprayer like that will will be applicable. All of the information is applicable to. We even have one of our we did release it to
our group, our
coaching group.
Yeah.
And one of our students is actually in the UK, and she doesn't have access to the Wagner or the Home Right, and plus she already had purchased a sprayer before we came out with that course.
Yeah.
But she was able, that wasn't that brand of sprayer, she was able to utilize that same information to help her spray. Her first piece was like immaculate.
Yeah.
She was really stoked about it, and so were we, that that this helped her out.
Yeah.
And it just really gives you that flawless finish. So.
And the reason why we wanted to, and I think you said this as well, I don't want to reiterate, the paint sprayer course is why we wanted to bundle it, was it's building on top of the basic knowledge that you need to know. So that's why we thought it would make the perfect sense to put them in the bundle, because I would suggest hopping into the basics of furniture flipping before you jump into a sprayer.
Yeah.
I think there's some things that you need to understand with the 4 Ps, your products, your tools, the process, a solid process.
Yeah.
So that's why we wanted to do the bundle.
And then of course we go into the process, the products in the sprayer course as well. Like, you know, these are like, I would recommend putting these in your sprayer versus like maybe not put these in your sprayer.
Yeah.
Just based on like cleanup and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
all of the information, like from setup to cleanup to painting, it's all in there.
Tools, like
I don't remember how the beginner's course I know is 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Of information, and then the other one is like, I believe, like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's
somewhere
up there.
around there. So
yeah,
it's like, it's a lot of great info. So
yeah,
does
all
anybody
broken
have
down.
any questions about those? We'll answer those, but we'll keep our QR code on there for you guys. Just check it out and let us know if you have any questions.
Yeah. It is very broken down in the modules as well. So because we wanted it to be very easy for people to find. Like, say you just have specific questions. That's the really cool part, is in the modules, we've got them all labeled. So if you didn't have to watch it from start to finish, you could jump around, especially to your specific sprayer, all that jazz. So it's really nice and condensed and concise on information to be found.
Yeah, I agree.
You find in the first video?
I'm going back to the first video because someone still says that it wasn't there. It's there.
It hasn't switched over to.
No, it has.
To 3 years. It's there. Put it in the link.
I'm going.
Okay. All right, let me hop up.
But doesn't it say when we posted that? Oh yeah, November 25th, 2020.
Oh.
We're 2 years or 2 days early. That's probably why it hasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Liars.
Oh dang, that's got 28K views now. I used to have like 4,000.
Yeah, that's insane.
All right. The sound is cutting out.
Sound is cutting out?
That's what. Is this true for everyone? Is the sound coming out? Cutting out? Here is the link to our first video.
There is no Beyond Paint. They don't sell that in stores, do they?
They are going to be selling that in Lowe's very soon. Yeah. It's like I don't know. They're really hard at work with it. Like, yeah, you're gonna have like 6 colors at Lowe's. But currently, it's not.
It's all online. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Coolio. What's your favorite piece?
Okay.
Okay.
Someone said, "Hey, look here. The sound going in and out and echoing. You sound a little choppy."
I can't say that.
We're gonna try to get the sound fixed real quick.
What would be going on? Nothing has changed.
Yeah, has it been choppy this whole time?
It might be their connection though. Like, is it just
2 people said it.
2 people? Okay.
One has been on the entire time though and didn't say it before.
It might be just when you were turning your head and talking to me, they were losing audio.
Yeah. I wonder if we could like.
Well, I can turn up the audio a little bit. Oh, sorry guys. I know you're seeing some stuff.
Cindy says the choppiness is only occasional and not too bad.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, any questions that anybody has that you want answered, we'll answer them right now.
Let's do it. Was there any questions so far on the course bundle or anything like that? No? Okay. Let me check over here. Facebook, nada. Sweet. Okay. That means we did a good job of providing enough information on the page for them to know exactly what.
Shannon said our audio is good too on Facebook. She's on Facebook.
Okay.
All right, and then they said it's better. So cool.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody. Cool. Well, this has been fun. I'm excited 3 years.
3 stinking years.
3 years.
You want to say what
Oh, sorry. Hold on. When using country chic paint, I found that the black paint left fingerprints wherever I touched. Is this normal? I ended up repainting, not touching it, and immediately top coating it. For Andrew, it can be with black and even darker colors that like just the oils and the dust from your skin kind of transfers off, especially if it's like a matte paint. So like country chic. I've never used it, but I believe it is kind of like a mineral paint. And so yes, that's normal. It's not something that you can really do anything about it, except you should be able to like take a little damp rag and wipe it off. And that's what I've had great luck with. Like even I have a darker piece in here and sometimes people touch it. And so we just go back and like wipe it with a literally like a damp, lightly damp paper towel and just wipe that back and it's totally fine. So I don't think you're doing anything wrong. But once you get that top coat on there to kind of give it that satin finish or even anything flat basically can get, darker colors in flat are going to show more fingerprints and dust and things like that because it doesn't have as much protection and like dark colors show everything. So yeah. Great question. All right, let's see. Do you have any details on future in-person classes? So right now, like I said, we just have one plan right now, and it's for like a 2-day class in January. So it'll be like one Saturday and then one Saturday.
We can say it, right? At least just the dates. It's January 20th
and January 27th. And we're going to do like a small piece. Bring your own small piece. All of your paints and stuff will be provided.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, basically.
It'll be 2 days, like you said, but 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Where like I'll probably teach for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. On the first day, we were planning to like clean, sand, prime, and then the second day we'll finish it up.
Yeah, and then I'm encouraging us to have some mimosas as well. So good music. Izzy will be here. Izzy is even gonna. I think we'll put her to work on the piece as well. She doesn't know that yet, but
we'll see.
I don't know why I find that too funny. But.
All right. Somebody asked, "What is the most profitable? What is the most profitable furniture to flip in your opinion?" Oh. I will say that it depends on your market. And I know it's annoying to hear that, but it's true. So for an example, we just had a viewer come here to the store. Her son lives in Bellevue, but she lives in Montana. She used to live in Las Vegas. The moment she posted a piece, they were sold within 2 hours. Didn't matter what it was in Vegas. She moved to Montana. She has not been able to sell a piece in 6 months because of the difference of the market that's there. So that's like a really great example of your market matters, and you need to be able to learn your market. So we talked with her, hey, like offer delivery, that type of thing. I always try and stick to, not try and stick to, but I guess if I were to answer that question about like what's most profitable, it would have to be the furniture that is most necessary for people to have. Meaning, someone doesn't necessarily need a hutch in their dining room or a entryway table you know, things like that, where that's kind of, I guess when you're talking on furniture, it's like, I guess more of a luxury item, not necessarily like high end luxury, but just if you've got this, it's because you want it. And I would say that things like dressers, nightstands, those types of things are going to be the ones that are going to be the most profitable. And it also depends on your buy-in. It's a really hard question to answer. So I hope that helps a little bit. You want to take the QR code down now?
Yeah, I'll take the QR code down now.
They said, the same lady says that the sound is still acting up.
I think that it's
Best and worst pieces to flip. Have you got a favorite piece that you flipped? So this is for Fiona on Facebook. And let's see. I would say, I told this to Izzy the other day, I think yesterday. Every new piece that I paint or flip is like my new favorite piece. Like, I don't know how I do it. I just like, maybe it's just because I finished it and it's really like accomplished, like it's accomplishment checked off of my like list. But I mean, I did a cedar chest and that was then my favorite flip. And then I did a dresser and that was my favorite flip. And I did another dresser and that was my favorite flip. So I don't know if it's just because it's like in the now or what, but it's just, I can't choose my past projects. I don't know. Even, what's your favorite flip that I've done?
my favorite flip would have been the Brook one that you sold to Brook. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I'd love to be able to pop it up, but I don't think there's any way to find that fast enough. But maybe I'll look for it.
Okay. Yeah, it was like I could probably pop it up faster than you or like it. Mom says that there was no problem with the audio.
Okay, yeah. It might just be that person.
It's only you
maybe.
that's kind of cutting out probably because you're not in front of the mic. Yeah, so
When was that?
that was like June 2021.
Okay.
Before the farm.
On it.
So, any other questions? Oh, here's one. Oh, hi from Vegas. Oh, and happy birthday, Lynn. A Thanksgiving birthday this year, huh? All right. My wife has watched your chairs with skirts videos. We have 4 similar chairs we really like, but are nervous about taking the skirts off in case there's some fabric underneath. So you'll just be able to like look underneath the skirt and see that if there is or isn't fabric. You should be able to pull it up and kind of examine, inspect. I always say, don't pull the skirt off if you haven't examined it enough, because sometimes I need to leave that little band around. Sometimes I need to, kind of pull the fabric under a little bit tighter. So just look and inspect really well, as much as you can, what's underneath the skirt and the staples.
All right, and
A lot of the times too, they're like kind of, the skirt is higher up in the bottom of it, so you'll be able to see that velvet there.
Cool. I'm gonna jump into the screen share.
Cool.
So this is my favorite one.
Yeah, this is Neiman's favorite piece. If you can see it now. I do know that it's a little laggy. I don't know if it is on Facebook.
I just love the accent. I love the gold. The green finish was perfect. And that was for your chiropractor, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true.
Is it not? Ask them. Did that show you guys? Did you guys get to see that?
I'm looking at it. I don't think.
That'd be a little embarrassing.
Yeah, they didn't see it.
They see it.
No, because I still haven't seen it. It's been long enough. Okay, next question. Do you think you should target children's furniture, guy stuff, women, or what? I flipped a few things and just can't figure out a good target market. I would say, unless you want to specify who you're flipping for, to just be broad. But there's two ways to look at it. You know, maybe you're really great at furniture for children. I would say, depending on your market, it depends on like, are these people wanting to spend that, you know, what type of money are people wanting to spend on their children's furniture? But potentially for like guy specific more masculine furniture. But keeping in mind that I feel like a lot of people might be a couple, and so maybe they wouldn't want as masculine, but more of like a neutral for like both genders. Yeah, no, they never saw that picture.
I know, it's weird. I say share screen, but I'm not getting any help. So
Here, just take the camera or do something like that. We have something similar to the couch. Could you remove the skirt from the couch? Yeah, we could remove the skirt, no problem. I just chose not to because this couch is in like really great shape. It looks brown, but it's really burnt orange color, and it's in great vintage condition. And it's also got the gold balls as the wheels for the front too. So I don't know. Didn't want to take it off. Congrats on the store. You guys are amazing in the stock. And will you stock Fusion Mineral paint? Sound is a bit tiny. Loads of love from Canada. We will not stock Fusion Mineral paint because we are stocking Dixie Belle and Lily Moon paint. So, and we actually have somewhere not too far from us, probably 20 minutes, 15 minutes. In Springfield, we've got a person who sells the Fusion Mineral paint, and we enjoy going down there and supporting personal business. So we wouldn't want to take, those clients who utilize for Fusion Mineral paint and sell it this close.
We're one of the only retailers for Dixie Belle paint, and
the only one for Lily Moon in the area. And for Dixie Belle, I mean, it's...
You said the only one too?
The only one for Lily Moon in this area, like, even close.
Yeah.
And then for Dixie Belle, I think we've got one about maybe like 45 minutes away.
Yeah. Can I turn that off?
Yes.
Can you do that? Do you have any questions on that? What's the biggest challenge you faced in, especially as of recent, and like now that you're flipping again, like what's the biggest challenge you faced in flipping, and how did you overcome it?
I think it's, for me personally, balancing, when customers come in and me wanting to say hi or whatever, and I'm working on a project. So we're still figuring it out. And I think, the first week especially, we were super excited, so we really didn't even do any flips. Then second week, we were still super excited, but knew we needed to get back in the furniture so that we actually have some inventory and have content. And then this third week, it was only 3 days long, but I flipped back there, and we were pretty slow, I feel like, because of just the holiday week. Well, we were only open for 2 days actually. 'Cause we're closed on Sundays and Mondays. Um, but I don't know if I've like overcome it just yet. I'm still like working it out. That's just more on the time side. Um, I don't think it really happened. Oh, well, I guess one of the pieces I was working on, I was trying to do like a tan wash, and it kind of turned out a little bit more green than I wanted to. So then I had to kind of troubleshoot that and figure out how I was gonna lessen the green, and I just ended up adding in more tan and just kind of playing around with it type of thing.
Do you think that's just like the wood being mixed with the paint,
No,
or
it
what do you
was
think
the
that is?
paint.
Oh,
It
okay.
was the paint I was using. I thought that it would like dilute more of the yellow tone of the wood, but so I used kind of a greenish, tannish color. It had green undertones. It had more green undertones than I anticipated.
Okay, people are asking about what my favorite piece was, and so I gotta turn the camera because I can't upload an image or figure out my job. But can they see that? Can you see? Oh, it's gonna be like literally a minute. Hold on, it's not that far. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's my favorite piece, y'all. Okay, back here. Get reset up. Well, I put that like back right in the perfect spot. And now that you're kind of done with that, vibe over a little this way. All right, we're back, Jack.
Yeah, so that's his favorite piece. I don't know. Now, apparently, like I can't show you guys my favorite piece because
It ain't out yet.
yeah, gotta keep a little bit of it to the surprise, to the secret. But our tree is gorgeous. I've always wanted a flocked tree, and I finally got one. I decided not to decorate the house because again,
This is the house.
time. Someone actually said earlier when we building the spare room.
Yeah. Instead of the this might be our podcast setup that you guys are seeing here. We might just build the spare room in the old podcast room.
Like walk on windows.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. All right, visit FournierFurnitureCo.com. Let's get some candles bought. They're great gifts.
They are.
Jerry bought like 5, 6 of them for I can't say who, but for people.
Well, her different like, people that she gives gifts.
Well, in case they're watching, I don't want to spoil that for them. But we know it's coming. Do you plan on watching?
I love the paint board piece. I think it recently sold. It did.
Finally.
After like 11 months or so, 10 months of being on the market, it sold. Should I do another piece like that? That one was really fun. Oh, yeah. The person who purchased it, she was stoked for it. Like she's been eyeing that thing since July, and then she was able to come and grab it in October. So she was so stoked, and she had already gotten decor to put on it. It's for their guest room, so that was really fun to see. I have a wooden child chair. Is it safe to paint? Yeah, I would say that at least all the paints that I use, they're like low to no VOCs, and then you can top coat it. And then if you're really nervous about it, you could utilize the it's called the Real Milk Paint Co. And it's like milk paint is a natural, literally no toxins in that, and so that's another option for like children's furniture. But I mean, even Lily Moon, Dixie Belle, like all of those are going to be fine to do that too. The only one that I maybe wouldn't recommend is like doing like a crib with it or something like that, just because of biting and stuff. But yeah, it should be fun. All right. I think we're gonna call it a night. It's 10 o'clock here. So thank you guys. If you've been here from the beginning, both of like our 3-year journey and the beginning of the show tonight, we've had a really great time. Thanks for spending the Thanksgiving evening with us. It was fun. We even had the idea to go live just to celebrate our 3 years. So thank you so much for your support over the past 3 years. You're watching, you're commenting, you're liking. Again, make sure you're subscribed.
You're buying.
Yeah. It's been super fun to just like see the community grow and get to know some of you guys and launch products for you guys. We have some more, hopefully, more things coming soon, maybe in 2024.
Yeah, most definitely.
Be on the lookout for that.
We have a little, can I say, challenge? First, to know you guys tonight, you're just getting all the drippings of sauce that we have working behind the scenes tonight. But in December, we're going to be partnering with some company, really cool company, and to give away, to have a challenge, a furniture flipping challenge online. Anywhere you are, you can participate. There will be 3 categories, but we'll pick one winner from each of those categories to receive $1,000 of money just for flipping furniture. So that's as far as I'm. Well, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Maybe not everywhere because you have to have the right product.
I'm pretty sure it's only the U.S. and Canada.
Okay. Well, I apologize for all of our UKians out there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that's going to be an exciting challenge, and that's going to kick off in the month of December. So, $1,000, baby.
If you want to be the first to know exactly what we're talking about, we're going to be launching that information on December 2nd. So get subscribed, get ready. Who doesn't want to win $1,000?
I might have to start flipping some furniture. Just saying. I'm coming for the bag.
Into the $1,000 competition.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We love what we freaking do, and you guys allow us to do this. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart, from Lauren's heart, from mom and dad, everybody's heart that's involved with us. It's cool because not only like do you guys bring happiness, like your guys' support bring happiness to us, but your support keeps her mom, her Nana entertained because they're always reading the comments and they just love hearing what you guys have to say about her and her projects. So it's not only us that you're affecting.
Yeah. So if you don't see the comments, know that mom and Nana are reading every single one, and mom will screenshot some of the ones and send them to us. Or
we'll talk about it at the dinners. So we're still here through the grapevine if we're not getting back to you. Yeah, we really do appreciate y'all, and it's been fun. Here's the next 3 years. Go to FournierFurnitureCo.com, buy candles, buy our diffusers if you don't like burning, or not diffusers. Yeah, they're diffusers. Yeah. Buy the diffusers. Let us know what scents you guys are thinking that you'd like us to look into crafting up for 2024. We do plan on launching more scents in the line. And it's a really fun process because we get to go right down the road and work with our candle manufacturer directly. Nick, his name is, and we get to like smell the flavor. I keep saying flavors. We get to smell the scents, and we get to add in the proportions and decide on the throw. So it's been nice to be involved in the process and to ensure that what they claim as organic materials, like we're seeing the behind the scenes and are getting to like verify that that's actually legitimate and true. So really happy with who we found to partner with to do this. So FournierFurnitureCo.com. And
nobody said that they were excited about winning $1,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More money for me, though. I'll keep the $1,000 to myself.
He is going to flip furniture if you guys aren't excited about it.
I'm going to walk away with that one then. And last but not least, make sure if you've been hesitating or you've been looking for the deal on our furniture flipping courses, now is the time. $147, 2 courses. That is one flip, and you pay off that. It's an investment. It's not for entertainment. It's entertaining, but it's there to help you make money to pay off your student loan debt, all that jazz. Am I right? You got anything to throw in there?
Yeah, and honestly, this might be a good time. Like if you want $1,000, you can pay off that course, but also maybe you buy the course so that you got all the ins and outs to know what to do to your piece and how to do it right.
To ensure
To
victory.
ensure the $1,000. Logan says he's excited, and Cindy says I am definitely excited. Crystal says she's excited. Super fun things to come.
Yeah.
December 2nd. Seriously though, like we're not joking. It's 3 people winning $1,000 each. That's $3,000 total that you guys get to win.
That's just the beginning. We got even better stuff coming in 2024, but we'll keep that for 2024. So thank you all for being here. Cheers to the next 3 years.
The sound doesn't have anything to do with my laptop because we've got a camera that's camera. Not my laptop is just so that I can see this.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to win it to pay for my new surf prep. Love that energy. Yeah, and you'll still have some money left over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can buy like the surf prep and the vacuum.
Yeah.
But a shop vac will work too. So don't forget about all the Black Friday sales, the Cyber Monday sales, the Small Business Saturday sales.
Support local. Stop going to Walmart. Don't do it anymore.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys. We are going to sign off now. Have a great rest of your Thanksgiving or your Thursday night or your Friday morning or whatever time it is. Thanks for chilling with us. And we'll see you on the flip side.